Yo, what's going on, guys? This is KG Presents back at with another video. Today, we're going to be rebuilding the Boston Celtics. Boston Celtics are a very good team, as shown in the last few years, such as making the NBA Finals last season, although they ultimately lost to the Golden State Warriors. They made it to the Eastern Conference Finals this year, and currently down 1-3 in that series against the Miami Heat. Now, you never know what's going to happen, and they very well still could come back, but the odds of them overcoming a 3-0 deficit is very low. However, I'm here today to hopefully take the Celtics to a new level and hopefully win an NBA championship for them. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. They're currently down 3-1, and they end up losing Game 5, meaning that the Heat have advanced to the NBA Finals against the Denver Nuggets. We're going to simulate the round, see how it goes. And the Miami Heat in 6 games ends up winning the NBA championship. Jimmy Butler is your Finals MVP. We got work to do as Celtics. We want to make sure that we're that team next season, holding up the Larry O'Brien trophy. Team player options, Gallinari declines his player option. Unfortunately, he missed the entire season due to a torn ACL. It would have been very interesting to see if he ended up playing any minutes for the Celtics, and I actually think he would have. He was very solid in his career so far, and I think he would have done good. I think he would be an interesting player to sign back next season. Muscala, we're going to let go. Pritchard, we will keep. I do really like Pritchard. Unfortunately, it's tough for him to play any minutes to logjam with Smart, White, and Brogdon. Qualifying offers, we will send one out to Grant Williams. Here we are. Now we are here on free agency. The one thing I want to move on from is Al Horford. Now, he does not have the biggest contract in the world by any means, but I don't think having Al Horford as the starting power forward at this point of his career is going to help the Celtics. I think Al Horford's a solid player, but I think the Celtics should look to move him. They truly want to win a championship. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing much for him, but I do will move him here for a 24 first round pick, get rid of his salary, and we will see what happens. Grant Williams is a qualifying offer. I'm just going to have him accept that. I will bring back Muscala for the minimum. I have no issues there. Gallinari, sign him back. 3.75 should be good to go for him. Let all these players walk. Griffin, we don't need to bring back. So we're going to be bringing in Trey Lyles here for 2 seasons. Some more depth onto the roster. Boom, he's signed. That's going to be it for free agency for now. Grant Williams accepts his player option. Tatum is now 96, Brown 91, Robert Williams goes up 3. Robert Williams, I do want to feature a lot more in this offense here. Brogdon goes up, Smart, same, White, Williams. Now, obviously losing Horford wasn't the best in that sense, because I did really trade him away for nothing, because I traded him for 2 picks. But the goal is that I'm going to try and get another power forward, and I do not want Grant Williams to be the starting power forward this season for us. I think we can still make more moves to become a better team, but we're going to just simulate everything as is for now. We're 39-17 at the trade deadline, having another amazing year, but we are currently behind the Atlanta Hawks. We're 4.5 games back behind them. Let's check out the player stats. Tatum is averaging 31 points a game and up 10 rebounds. Jaylen Brown, 26, another solid season. Williams, 7 points, 9 rebounds, 2 blocks. Brogdon's up to 19 a game this season. Derek White is at 12. Smart's currently injured. His score is down a little bit. Trey Lyles has been very solid. Improved upon his stats from last year with the Sacramento Kings. Grant Williams doing his thing. Gallinari, 7 points a game. Now, what I want to do is, as much as I like Gallinari and everything, I think Gallinari's a solid player. I think we can improve upon our power forward position. That's the one weakness here. And I want to make sure that we're set to go for the playoffs. So let's take a look. Trade Finder, see what's going to come up. I wouldn't be opposed to trading both Gallinari and Grant Williams. But it all depends on what's going to come up. Now, I see nothing here. Get Al Horford back. He's only averaging 6 points a game. Make sure Cornette, Pritchard even. bring in Malik Monk. In a move to bring even more power off the bench, where we train Trey Lyles, Pritchard, Cornette, in a move to get Malik Monk and Thomas Bryant onto the squad. Now looking at the team, we got White, Monk. We're going to have Smart coming off the bench too. Muscala. I think we're good to go. I think this team has a whole bunch of depth, and we're going to see what happens. We end the year off 55 and 27. Trey Young is your MVP. Victor, of course, Rookie of the Year with the Spurs. Scoot is being the sixth man by the Blazers. Hornets messed up there. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. Garland, Most Improved. Quinn Snyder wins up Coach of the Year. Tatum, All-NBA First Team, 31 points. It's what you'd like to see from your best player. We are the number 2 seed here in the playoffs. We're taking on the Orlando Magic in the first round. I really don't think there should be any issues. Let's move on. And we end up beating the Orlando Magic 4-2 in the first round. Now here we are in the second round. We'll be playing the Miami Heat once again. 2 versus the 6th seed. Heat, same lineup, but Moutier is now. Crowder is back. Burks, they have no Lowry, it looks like. No Hero either. So I think they're worse, honestly. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we win. Game 4, we win. That means we have swept the Miami Heat. We've got past the Miami Heat. We are now taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cleveland Cavaliers are a very good team. Here we got Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Coro, Mobley, Jared Allen, Josh Hart now off the bench, Thad Young, Corey Joseph. It's a very solid team, but us as the Celtics, I have some hope. Even though we have Brogdon, Monk, Tatum, Grant Williams, Robert Williams, Derek White, Smart, Thomas Bryant, Gallinari. Jaylen Brown is currently injured, it looks like. Yeah, he's currently injured, so hopefully that doesn't affect things too much. Game 1, we win. Oh, here we go. Jaylen Brown is back in the rotation. Game 2, we win. Game 3, they win. Game 4, they win. Game 5, they win. We got a close game here. Game 6. Game 2 now. We got a couple seconds left on the clock. 7 seconds. Jaylen Brown for 3. Bang! Jaylen Brown with a huge shot. And now the Celtics got to lock up on defense here to make sure that they can force Game 7 here against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell drives right. And he misses. That means the Celtics now are moving on to Game 7. We're now going Game 7 versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. We're at home. Pelicans made it to the NBA Finals. Things aren't looking good for the Celtics here to start off with, but they end up coming back. Here we are. We're going into the 4th, and we end up winning. We are now in the NBA Finals going against the New Orleans Pelicans. Let's take a look at them. Alvarado, Bogdanovich, Ingram, Zion. Now on Tuesday, they have Clint Capella off the bench now. Herb Jones, still a very good team. We got some size here. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we win. In Game 4, we win. That means the Boston Celtics here are NBA champions. Jason Tatum averages 39 points in the NBA Finals to lead the Celtics to another NBA championship. As you can see, I didn't do much with this team. Still the same: Tatum, Brown, Brogdon, Williams, Smart. But I've made some changes here. We added Malik Monk into the mix. Thomas Bryant as well after the trade with Trey Lyles. Gallinari played heavy minutes as well, and Grant Williams. I do think the extra firepower brought in by Malik Monk off the bench was enough to overcome the deficit that was lost by Al Horford. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like and subscribe for future content. Hopefully the Celtics can figure things out and win an NBA championship in the next few years.